Previously, on Legacy of Ash.
Thanks for the rescue.
You should thank my fiancé, Brenn.
Congratulations, you guys are getting married.
You left Vox where?
He's a very capable droid. We'll just go pick him up.
Vox isn't here. Obviously.
Remy, you've been avoiding me.
Again, obviously. Look, I never meant for any of this to happen. Oh, hi, Kreeblik.
We now return to Legacy of Ash. So the camera opens to interior cobalt crate. The lights are a little bit dim, mostly because they're malfunctioning.
Right.
But it creates an amazing ambiance for a dinner that has been prepared. The whole crew is kind of sitting around one table, and some others are standing by like a breakfast bar.
One of the NPCs is very excited about the dinner he made for everyone.
Yeah. His name is Sanders.
No.
That's fair.
No.
That's fair. No, RC
among the rebels?
RC has prepared what he can only call as a couch cushion stew. Listen, he's made this before. It'll be fine.
Well, what does this Sanders person rank among the rebels?
Sanders is not a thing anymore. Yeah, Ginny's nixed that. Ginny X-carded that, and I'm fine with that decision. Right. So RC has prepared some very much backwater scrap stew. And so you guys are sitting around the dinner table, and I'm assuming oh yeah, Kreeblik's there, and he's just kind of being aloof, and so you guys are sitting there, and sure, hey, chalk? Anyone?
I start rifling through my pockets.
Now you have some, or at least you remember where you left some. Which is in this room actually.
In the kitchen, I just left them by the counter, so I'm gonna go up and pick it up.
So you grab it, and then he, so it's just you and him, and he draws a circle, and he pulls out, he has this little fanny pack, of course, and he pulls out some crumbs, and he sprinkles some crumbs, and just scratches on the floor.
Kreeblik, what are you calling?
Oh, usually. He starts speaking in Kawian monkey lizard
Which
stuff.
is mostly like,
yeah. Right. So the panel lifts and it slides over, and this another one crawls out that looks exactly like Kreeblik, wearing different fashionable clothing, and then that one has a backpack with a baby monkey lizard on the back.
Oh my god!
And Kreeblik points and he says, "Blizzik, Gooby.
You have a family!
Kreeblik family."
You have a family!
Gooby's the little one.
Yeah, Gooby is the baby.
How big is baby? I want to hold it.
Like, pretty tiny. You can absolutely hold Gooby in your hand.
I want to hold it.
Yeah.
I just reach out my hand and Kreeblik.
And like Blizzik looks a little concerned. Kreeblik reassures that Blue One is responsible-ish. And they set Gooby in your hand, and Gooby goes,
I'm just freaking out.
Just picture like the same animal.
And also, do they know what's happening at all yet? Because we're just standing by the kitchen, right?
yeah, you're just screaming.
Oh,
in the
I'm
kitchen.
just freaking out then. I'm just holding tiny baby.
So RC's serving stew, all this other stuff. All right, so you have a
I dressed her for both Kreeblik and
Bizzik.
Blizzik, yeah.
To also have in my hand so I can go show them off to
Deal.
everyone
So
else.
you're carrying the entire family.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So you arrive as RC's serving up some of this survival stew.
Guys, look! We have more friends!
Yeah, I already met him.
Shut up.
There's 3 Kreebliks?
Hello! Look, hello! He has a wife and a baby!
Oh.
Yep.
Excuse me, there was a birth? We
Oh.
need more excitement.
Dear Lord, no. Bria just starts to shake her head. No. When we met this
You
one,
are a guest on this ship?
he was getting bloody handprints all over the ship.
Oh
You are
that's
upsetting
right.
the child and it's going to cry.
That was my blood.
I'm just gonna eat my stew. I'm just not gonna talk to the Blue Witch.
Oh God, not soup.
Soup was the last meal they ate together.
And it didn't get eaten.
Oh man. Yeah. I think we both ended up wearing soup that day.
Oh no.
Yeah. Bria has
Remy's like-
one hand on the bowl ready just in case.
Remy's secretly hoping, like, soup, fight, soup.
If I weren't holding a family, then yes.
You're not supposed to touch those things, I think.
Excuse
Bren,
me?
this is one of the other members of our crew.
This is
Krieblik.
Krieblik and his family.
Oh, this is RC talking, by the way.
I know, but Bren is here too.
Oh.
They
Yes.
are beautiful?
We don't... We have creatures like that as pets on... Not like that wretched thing, but we
He's-
have...
Hey!
Kind of our. He was talking
When
about
is
you.
everyone going to be excited? Shut up.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to move them from the nest. Like, you want to keep them close enough. If they get the scent of Twi'lek on them, like their mother's abandoned them.
They handed their child to me to hold. So you can all step off your high space
Listen,
horse.
I
and
hate to be
shut
this
the F
guy.
up.
You mean a spores?
I'd hate to be this guy, but I'm kind of the meta guy. So let's get this scene moving forward to whatever sort of natural resolution.
He's kind of our assistant mechanic.
I throw soup on someone!
No,
And scene. Listen, Krieblik has always been like a shiny thing that we show, and then we move
no.
on
He
to the
gets a
story.
spotlight now, thank you. He had a child. You did this
Well,
to yourself.
Krieblik, congratulations.
I did, yeah. I just wanted to name something gooby and have it be cute, and now I can see that Jenny's at my table playing this game. So
Nah, I can put him down on the table, leave him alone now.
yeah.
And probably throw some soup at Bria.
Probably
Just for the sake of it.
you're about to go to a planet where she is about to marry a baron. Do you
Yeah.
want to put soup on Bria's head?
Yes, I do, but I won't.
Okay, deal. All right, I'm just gonna cross this one off, and we arrive at Hapes. Hey. All right,
It was a nice dinner.
soup was enjoyed. Everybody gave RC compliments.
You can barely even taste the foam.
What a grand day in space. Oh, that's not foam. That's rat. That's space rat.
I meant the cushion in the couch, in the couch
Oh.
cushion stew.
Are you saying you want seconds?
No.
I'm a little confused.
Is there actual couch cushion
I thought
in
we
here?
just got to Hapes. I don't know why we're still talking about the soup bit. It seems like a joke that was cool 2 minutes ago, but now we're at Hapes.
Gooby.
And Jenny loses her shit. All right. I'm pretty sure that was Jenny playing Var and not Var
Yep.
playing the scene.
Yep.
All right. Right. So you guys get to Hapes, but when you drop out of hyperspace, you drop out very much shy of Hapes. And you arrive at a space. It's a nebula. It's a bright purple and pink and orange nebula. And who all would be in the cockpit besides Remy? Definitely Bren. Who else would be up there? Because Bren is going to help you navigate through the nebula. Probably just those two? Okay.
Knowing what we're coming up against, I want to,
You need to be in engineering.
but like,
Yeah.
there's also not a lot I can do at engineering.
Listen, you like to frequent the cockpit,
Remy,
but
take
nobody wants you
pictures.
up there. Yeah, nobody wants you up there, especially when stuff is happening. Right. So you guys arrive at this, and he says, "This is known as the Shimmering Nebula. There are navigation buoys hidden within that will help us get to the third moon of Hapes. I understand that you're a very capable pilot."
I mean, best in the galaxy, man.
Well, I heard something along those
Best
lines.
in the galaxy, man.
That's fair. Good, because it will require some piloting to get us there,
Have you not seen my
especially
spaceship?
where you don't have the Hapen codes already built in. I'm going to have you make a piloting space check,
Okay.
and it is going to be against 4 purples.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Use the force.
He doesn't need it.
I don't need the force.
I am the Force.
And that'll be just 1 success there. 4 success.
Deal. So you handedly fly through this nebula. There are lightning crackles all over the place. In fact, some get very close to your ship.
I'm live streaming this on Facebook
Naturally.
at Shimmering Nebula.
Perfect. So you're flying through here, and he basically tells you that if any of
For you.
if you were to wander too far away from the navigation beacons, the lightning in the nebula can actually completely disable a ship. It's usually just a few moments, but it takes a lot of... It can put a lot of undue stress on the subsystems of a ship. So you guys managed to navigate pretty easily through the nebula with your handed flying. You guys arrive, and you're kind of drifting in. You see Hapes, this beautiful green and mostly actually blue planet. There's quite a bit of ocean on this planet, and you see 9 different moons circling it. You also see in the nebula far off on scanners, because you can't really see through the nebula that far, another sister planet kind of circling around. And he's kind of telling you a little bit about it, just kind of talking space freighter stuff with you a little bit. Mm-hmm. But then he also kind of, there's like an awkward pause for a while. He's clearly told you all his like basic Hapen tourist kind of stuff. Tells you you're going to be flying to the 3rd moon and all that stuff. And then he kind of pauses for a moment, and then he kind of clears his throat. I understand that you were once Bria's mate.
Yeah?
What? May I ask why the two of you are no longer together?
She left, man.
And you let her go? I do not wish to pry, I'm sorry, it's just... She is so remarkable.
I told her to go. Look, I'm sure you've noticed, me and my crew don't live the best life. I just wanted her to be happy and be away from it.
That is very difficult, I don't doubt, for you to come to that decision. It's very honorable of you, Remy.
That's something that's never been said.
Hapens know a man for his true worth. At least we try. You are welcome on my planet. Well, not my planet. You are welcome at my manor. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. In fact, I do hope that we can be as much friends as possible. I would very much like to see you and your skills in a Hapen starfighter.
I would love to get behind the sticks of one of those.
Deal. When we arrive, I have some things to settle with the court. And, well, I'm in a bit of a situation, as you might suspect. I lost a few battle dragons and even more Nebula-class freighters on trying to rescue you guys. The family won't be pleased with the losses, but I will figure things out.
I assume you're in more than just a situation. You're probably Crift.
You know, Bria, love is a very unique feeling, especially the love of a woman like her. I am fine with whatever resolution my family has for me. I did this for her. She cares about you and your friends deeply. That was her only stipulation on me asking for her hand. Anyways, I shall let you get to it. I will clean myself up before I am meeting with whoever's waiting for us. Thank you, Remy. So as you guys are kind of flying in, Bren is walking down the hallway, and he passes by the captain's quarters, the bead open door policy, right? And he sees you kind of sitting in your chair, kind of getting ready to approach. Sees you reading the captain's journal, and he kind of stops and, Captain, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm sitting here reading.
I'm sorry, I don't, by no means do I mean to judge you, it's just, usually I would expect...
Why would you judge me for reading?
I'm not, I was, listen, I just expected the captain to be in the cockpit when they came in for the final approach.
Why?
Is that not standard affair?
Not on this ship.
What are you reading that's so encapsulating?
Why do you want to know?
I mean no offense, I'm just... Look, I'm sorry I ask.
It's just my old captain's log.
Oh,
He wrote a journal and I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm sorry to hear that. How long have you been a captain?
Well, I mean, I was captain for a few months, then got captured. Technically, I didn't have a ship, so am I a captain still without a ship, or was I still the captain? I don't know. I was in jail for like 13-ish months or whatever, so I guess you could count that time if you really wanted to, but I mean...
I suppose I would count it. I'm not terribly... I don't get bogged down in logistics very much. So, tell me of your captain. You haven't been captain for long. How long did you serve with him? Well, first, what was his name?
My old captain, his name was Tanan Fanal.
And when you say that name, he kind of turns pale. Tanan Fanal.
Yeah.
He was Corellian.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
We were just on a mission. I mean, he hired me to be the hired gun. Like, really, that's all my job was. I was with him, you know, not super long, but long enough to really...
You misunderstand. Is he alive?
No.
He is dead then.
Yes. Why? Did you know him? Or of him? Or someone who was looking for him?
He is. He was my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law?
He had married my sister several years back. I'm sorry, I must go. We will talk on this later. I must prepare to be received. Sorry, Captain. And he walks away. As you kind of close the book and look at the journal, the camera fades. And we end up landing on a beautiful moon with rolling oceans, and the architecture is very kind of classical. It almost has like a Naboo feel. It has beautiful vistas, and as you guys are flying near the Thane estate, there's landing pads, and as far as you can tell, there's sprawling city blocks that have a very similar tight-knit feel. You come to understand that these several city blocks are just his estate and his family's basically sector of the city. It's on the ocean side. It's gorgeous. The sky itself is a bright purple pink with flares of orange. As you guys land and you disembark from the ship, this cool ocean breeze swells around you and floods the ship with fresh air, revitalizing your spirits. As you look around, in every direction you see, it feels like, well, obviously a different world, but it feels unlike anything that you've encountered for months, maybe even years. Something about this sweet taste on the air, this sweet smell, this aroma surrounding you, the skies, the estate. Everything about this place seems relaxing, soothing to you. Bren stands at the ramp as it lowers. He turns to you all and says, "Welcome to my home. please do not hesitate to let me or any of my officials know if you need anything. We will do what we can within our bounds. You are guests at my home, and I sincerely hope, as he reaches down and clasps Bria's hand, I sincerely hope that you would join us for our union in a short while. We have not finalized everything, but it will be in a few days. We had been waiting for this rescue operation to make things fully official. And now you are free. Free to explore Megos. Free to explore Megos. Enjoy its liberties. And we hope to see you soon for our celebrated union.
Thank you. This place is incredible.
You haven't seen anything yet, friend.
And Bria, you need any help?
She blushes and she's, let's go, shall we?
I just want to shoot you a dirty look.
So you guys, they head down the ramp, and there's several people waiting, including a older lady, which you can tell to be either Brenn's mother or grandmother. And she is very stern-faced. She is furious, but trying to be as polite as possible as you all disembark from the ship. She bows very courteously to you guys, and then she turns to Bren and she says, "We need to talk now." And then he nods, he turns to Bree and he says something silently. She nods as well, and Bren and this matron step away. They go over to this very luxurious airspeeder. They hop in and they take off. Well, not like an airspeeder, but a land speeder that can fly. Very much like some of the scenes from Coruscant with Anakin and Obi-Wan. So they fly off, leaving you guys on this beautiful vista overlooking the ocean with what appears to be a kind of swirling of sunset appearing before you guys. You guys are free to do whatever you wish. You guys are still standing in the raggedy clothing that you were able to piece together from the ship before it was ravaged. None of it has been washed in some time, because if you guys have a washer and dryer on the ship, I don't know if light freighters probably do, but if they don't, or if they do, then it probably hasn't been working all that well lately. So you guys have a lot of stuff to kind of get feeling fresh again, feeling human, or feeling, I don't know what the term human is, like just
I'd rather
feeling
not feel
alive.
human, thank
Yeah. Feeling like a person and not like a prisoner anymore.
Did you see there were water features around us? No.
Water what?
Water
The ocean.
Ocean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk to the ocean to stick my feet in it.
Deal.
I
You
don't
walk
know
down
what
this
it's
like
Kicking shoes
Yeah.
off as I'm walking.
so the
Might
beach
just all go
the
swimming.
beach is actually like, instead of like a sand color, it's still sand, but it's like a sort of orange. And so you step into it, and the sand is incredibly warm against your bare feet, and it just feels amazing. And you start to step forward, and the ocean just starts to wash over you.
I'm just gonna keep walking. I was originally just gonna stick my feet in it,
Yeah.
but now I'm just gonna go all the way in.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for
So
a
she
swim.
just steps into the ocean.
Captain is also headed towards the ocean. She's kind of walking on the sand and just like, oh, I hate sand.
I just yeah. And as Var like steps in there, RC just kind of runs by. He slaps Remy on the tuchus, and he just starts stripping his clothes off as he's running into the ocean as well. By the time he hits the beach before the ocean, he's bare ass naked, running towards, like doing this old man run too.
just old man ass going down the beach.
Yeah, he runs right into the ocean, dives in, and starts swimming. Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna like wade in, just
Okay.
up to the waist, and just stand there and feel the water.
Deal. So you guys are all heading. What are you doing? Bria is still standing on the platform. She's kind of looking around. She smiles when she sees some of your comrades start running towards the ocean.
I think I just kind of walk off in the other direction. We're headed into the city area.
Okay. Deal.
Not really with any purpose of
Remy's
going
gonna
anywhere,
go
just...
Yeah. Deal.
Yeah.
So Bria kind of intercepts you as you're walking away. She goes, What do you plan on doing now that you're here?
I don't know.
Care to get a drink? If not, if you're not ready, then that's fine as well.
I don't know, Bria. Just gonna let the wind take me for now.
That's fair. She reaches down and she kind of summons someone nearby. They run over. And she said, "Do you have a comlink? The comlinks that we had requested?" Yeah. So she reaches out and hands you a comlink. She says, "These will be the devices that you can use on planet. We will have your room set up presently. Feel free to contact anyone for a ride if you need so."
Just kind of take it, give her a thumbs up, and walk off.
Okay, deal. Alright, so we cut back to the ocean. You guys are all splashing each other, having a good time. RC keeps doing this handstand where it's just... Oh, God! Oh, God! The camera blurs most of it. Yeah.
Oh, God!
Just waves washing over the camera while you see legs and, like... Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Alright.
This is, like, super liberating, though. Like,
No, 100%. So you guys all kind of soak in the ocean for a little while.
Mars
We're gonna...
floating.
What feels like it should be past sunset. The colors kind of mix a little bit different, and it turns into a brighter pink sky. And so what you guys thought would be a sunset has turned into what almost looks like a new dawn, as the light starts to grow brighter and illuminate the area. What would you guys like to do? You have servants that bring you towels when you're ready to dry off.
we have servants?
They're not
Kind of.
your servants. They are the estate servants who
But they're,
are
like, serving us.
They are following around Bria.
Oh, okay.
Almost
Oh,
exclusively.
so she's on the beach with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so she has basically sat down on a chair and is relaxing nearby.
After messing around in the water a little bit, I'm probably going to go sit near her.
Okay. Deal. So yeah, you go and sit. Is everybody just going to keep swimming or... Okay, so you guys, so you sit next to her. Hey, Bruto.
This is a beautiful place.
Hapes and her moons are... They're unlike anything I've ever seen before. When I first got here, this kind of reminded me of Hope's Light. And the short but beloved vacation we had.
Just kind of like stare out at where the sun is sort of setting, sort of
Yep.
rising.
Yep.
Like, yeah. A little bit like Hope's Light.
You know what it's missing?
What's that?
I know. She kind of gestures. A guy comes over and she goes, Do you have any meat trucks? And he goes, no, ma'am, I don't even. I'm not entirely sure what that is. She goes, Go find one. Yes, ma'am. He takes off.
Are you serious?
Megos and Hapes. It's not a bad place to be.
You can just summon a meat truck?
Well, I feel bad. It may take him the better part of a day or several days to acquire one, but I can assure you that we will have a meat truck here
You
soon
can
enough.
summon a meat truck. And you feel bad about what's going on with Remy? There are no more meat trucks in our future. Probably.
Why is he so down? What happened?
You know, Bria, as cliche as it is, prison changes people.
Hey, the rest of you seem fair enough from it. It's... Something happened to him. And he doesn't want to talk to me about it. He's been spending time with your... Is that a clone trooper?
Well, he was. Now he's kind of a survival guide.
And you trust him?
With everything that we did before we were captured, I think so.
Well,
Needless to say, he's in for the long haul.
well, if anyone's a good judge of character, it's you, Bruto.
Sure. I appreciate the compliment, Bria, but sometimes I just wonder.
Wonder what? What's in a Wonder Ball?
Often, yes.
I'm sorry.
Often, yes. It's something that has occupied my thought lately.
Oh,
Ever since I saw that commercial on Facebook years ago.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But you do have to question yourself, what really is inside?
I wonder.
There's
Okay, anyways, joke is over. Moving on.
Answer it.
I know what's in a wonder ball.
You would.
There could be some surprises it has in store for you. Okay, alright. Damn it. Star Wars!
It's my job to derail it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay. What has you down? When I left you guys, you were so fun-loving. I mean, sure you had your differences, but you seem like you almost want to kill each other rather than fly anywhere with each other. I mean, to be fair, you were that way
That's
before.
kind of our dysfunctional little family. Yeah, I will say one thing. Being there in that Imperial prison, it actually... It kind of freed me. I was kind of forced to be an Imperial spy.
When? When you were imprisoned?
For a long time.
13 months is a long time. Or a year and a half is a long time.
Bria, we're talking more like 13, 14 years.
I don't understand.
I've been stuck in this game for a very long time. Haven't been able to get out. But now, they severed that link for me. They thought they were hurting me, but what they really did is set me free.
So, you mean to tell me that while I knew you before, you were an Imperial spy?
Yeah. I didn't want to be. But with the Imperials, you don't get choices.
Listen, I have to go. I have to check on my fiancée and make sure, well, the women around here can be quite different than what you might expect. This is a matriarchal society. You should let your crewmates know to be careful. It's very much easier to offend the female than it is the male. And there are far worse repercussions. Respect the women here and you shall go far. But listen, we'll catch up some other time. I've got a lot of stuff I need to get done.
I understand.
Especially now that you're all here.
Really, if you need any help, I've got some old, and they're probably really outdated now, but like some old booklets. They're like PDFs. They're like a Star Wars PDF. Whatever the equivalent is. Of like, you know, party ideas and... Okay, you going with like real flowers or synthetic?
Bruto, look around
like...
you. You look around and you see no more than 4 people waiting for her to summon them.
I'm just saying, Bria, I really thought of you as a close friend. We didn't get to spend a lot of time together, but...
Yes.
It was really nice to have you around.
I have to go, Bruto. It was nice talking with you. And she gets up and leaves you, and her category -1 follows.
Got a question for you. How many wedding Pinterest boards does Bruto have?
None that he would admit to.
They're all secret.
They're alternate accounts that are under like multiple layers of password locks.
That's actually why he has so many aliases in the first place. It's just social media stuff. Listen, he had a hard life, but not that hard, okay? In one of those lives, he was a wedding planner.
It was
All
a
right.
really weird op that the Imperials wanted me to run.
Deal. So, what would everyone like to do? you guys are pretty much left to your own devices. RC has been basically told he needs to put underpants back on. RC's like, I like that RC's like, you know, Var, you're all right.
This was not a new
Yeah?
This was what?
Not a nude beach.
Not at all. No. That one guy that was left behind, he's just there making sure that RC doesn't get out of control.
Okay, this one here, Terrence, you need to watch him.
Yep. Right, so what would you guys like to do? The evening / morning / whatever the hell's going on is up to you guys for what you want
So
to do.
is there like a market and stuff here?
The world is your oyster.
I want to go explore.
Clothes and food
I
and
want
an arm.
Okay.
These are things that are high on my list.
Deal.
I want clothes and food.
Now you are without funds presently.
Oh, right.
I want to go
Did
explore.
they take my company card?
The Imperials took most everything,
Not the company card!
so
I still want to go.
Var's gonna go shopping anyways. Yeah.
Yep.
She's at least
Yeah.
gonna go eat.
So we should
Yeah.
probably go babysit Var so that we don't all get arrested
Babysit bar.
with her shopping.
Deal. So before you guys leave the manor, Bren actually kind of summons everyone of the household, and of course the guests, minus Remy because Remy already took off. And you guys are given comm links that are operational on Hapes. There is a lot of interference from the nebula and the storm that surrounds the planet and the moons. So these will be basically they'll work on the moon. And if you guys need anything, let them know. His house is your house. You guys can, you guys are free to go about and come as you please. Is there anything that you want to basically do before you leave the estate?
I can't really think of anything.
Okay, deal. All right, so you guys head out into the market. There's definitely like a strong marketplace. It's very gorgeous. It's like high-end shopping in New York City kind of thing. It's not like slumming it or anything like that. It is gorgeous, and even like the first shop you pass by, you see dresses and outfits that are just, they're immaculately made. Whoever makes these are very talented. And then you're like, oh, maybe we should go in there, and you're like, oh, it's probably way too expensive. And then you hit the next place, and it's even more, you know, high craftsmanship.
If Hapes had homeless people, they are dressed better than we are.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
We look like space bombs.
And as you guys are walking down the streets, everybody stops and stares at you guys, especially the aliens of your group. You are stared at, and basically you get a look that you are riffraff at best. Street rats.
Street rat.
Yeah.
I don't buy that.
Well, that's canon. Yeah.
I just start like coaching my Lakuit all the time.
Just
They don't know what it means,
which
but
is
I do.
Twi'lek
It makes me feel better. Fuck off.
Yeah, F you. Yeah.
Ichuta.
It doesn't phase me.
I have a
Yeah.
phrase for that one.
Yep.
We let go of those long time ago.
All right. So
I did.
as you guys are walking along, what's going on with you?
Remy's finding a bar.
Okay, deal.
A slummy bar, if there is one.
I can guarantee there is one.
Walks up to a
You
cop
have
and
to
he's like,
get.
where's your slummiest establishment?
Yeah. Where's an establishment that I look like I belong? And they go,
Prison?
out of the sector. No, there is like a industrial kind of area nearby. It is a bit of a walk. You can take. It would take a long time to get there unless you asked for a ride from the comlink.
I think Remy's okay with walking, but he wants to stop at like a convenience store and purchase some alcohol first for the walk.
Yeah, convenience stores don't sell alcohol.
And
What, you think this is Tatooine?
Yeah, they sell, well, wine. But like, high-end wine.
Is it at least in a box that's convenient to carry?
A box?
That is offensive.
Well, I'm not paying for it, so let's
If they
get a
don't come
bottle
in a
of
box,
wine.
it's too expensive for Remy.
We'll get a bottle of wine and we'll put it on Bren's account.
Deal. So, actually, you're not authorized to make charges. Do you have any funds on your person, or not really?
Probably not.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm a wedding guest. I can influence someone to let me steal a
absolutely.
bottle. Let's do that.
Because I was like, they didn't give you like a charge card or anything. On the estate, you guys are more than welcome to drink anything you want. But once you leave the estate, you guys need to spend your money to get anything.
Yep.
And Remy left before he got money.
Oh yeah.
Is that a success?
It's all success.
Okay, deal. So you grab a bottle and you walk out, and the camera just sees you do this, and the guy's just like, huh? And you walk out with the bottle. Yeah.
So it was more like you shoplifted and he didn't notice.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I paid for this. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's
sorry,
right.
sorry, yeah. All right, so you're just walking down the street day drinking
Yep.
from a bottle? Okay. All right, so you're walking along. We'll cut to you guys. What are you guys doing?
I want to find food.
Okay. Deal. So you guys...
Yeah, probably food.
You guys follow your stomachs, which are attached to noses, which are smelling a delectable kind of...
Really good nose.
almost like a Mongolian barbecue nearby.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but some sort of space name for it.
Mongolian barbecue.
Space Mongolian barbecue. I think that we've previously established that's how we get things to work in Star Wars. Right,
Space in
so
front of it.
right, so you guys, I'm assuming it's RC and the 4 of you? The 3 of you?
3 of us, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, he's gonna be not forgotten, because that's probably a thing that pisses off fans. Maybe not. I don't know. Do you guys like RC? Let us know below. Deal. So you guys pull up, and it has like a reservations only.
I also
kind of
imagine
thing.
Var's just like walking around in a towel. I don't imagine she put her prison stuff back on.
Well, you guys had some clothes on the ship.
True.
It's
Okay, never mind.
It's real
grungy and it's
piecemeal.
dirty and it's
I found the
disgusting.
dress.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the dress that was not taken very well care of. Like, no matter what, you guys have
We
grungy
look
clothing.
pretty frumpy.
This has not been washed in like a year and a half. Yeah.
Doesn't
so-
look the captain.
This like hostess comes up and she looks
so
at you
nice
and
dress
she's,
to her.
"I'm sorry, there's a dress code here."
The dress code meaning you just want me to... I have clothes on.
Did you get those off world? They're very
I'm not.
fashionable for hut space. Is that where you're from?
I want to be mad at you, but I can't.
I'd like to say Bruto narrows his eyes, but like, you can't really tell because...
She looks directly to RC and she goes, "Your friends are going to have to change to get into this restaurant. I'm sorry, sir."
Look, he just lost an arm. We're here for a wedding. Can we just eat?
That sounds like a charm check to me.
Against
We have money.
Against what?
Do you, though?
I thought we did.
Against what?
What's her difficulty?
2 purples. And definitely a setback.
Just one. Just
I'm
one?
trying to get you food too. What
She
are you
doesn't
doing?
like us.
No, she's charming to let you guys in.
Right.
Yeah.
But the hostess doesn't like us.
You would get food in this equation too.
No,
Why
we're
are
gonna
you
make it a
guys
second
against it?
setback.
Just saying.
You guys are grungy and you haven't. And you
that's
guys
what
are
I'm saying.
aliens. Yeah.
She's speciest and...
All right, roll that beautiful bean footage. Okay.
I can go away.
Yes, unfortunately, you guys are going to have to change before you can be admitted. And we only accept credits. No other forms of currency.
I failed with 2 advantage.
Okay.
Republic credits.
She points and she goes, "There might be a food shelter down the road still that would allow you in.
Fine, we'll go find it.
Good luck."
You saying your food shelters have dress codes?
Like I said, you might
Var.
be able to gain
Come on,
admittance.
She's not worth it.
Let's just go.
I don't like it.
Have a wonderful day.
Var will remember this moment.
Yep.
You will rue the day you offended Var.
When I get some nice clothes, I'm robbing the shit out of your menu. All right. So you guys are walking back down. You guys,
I guess we're looking for
your
the homeless
moral,
shelter.
your morale is lowered. You guys were just called frumpy to your faces. They only address the human of the group. It's starting to feel a little less like a vacation all of a sudden.
Well, it's a vacation. It's a vacation to one of those places.
Yep. So, RC just kind of turns and goes, "What the hell are we doing? You know what? I'm gonna go back to the manor. I'm gonna have food there. I don't care much for the way I look. I don't care if people... I'd rather just eat for free than get ridiculed to my face. Anyways,
I think you're right, RC. I'm gonna go with you. I don't need to put up with this right now.
all right, Bruto, let's roll." And then he pushes a button, and you guys just start waiting, and like, it already has like,
Hey, you
speeder
too?
en route. Speeder en route.
Be good. okay? We're guests here, and like
They
we'd
should
like
treat
to
their
stay
guests
that way.
better.
Do you want to go find some clothes?
Buy them.
Sure.
Do you have money? I'll gladly take it.
Var, don't say anything else.
Just make good choices.
I'm just gonna say that you guys found a random cred shit on the ship.
That's what. I mean,
Yeah, you guys
all those
have like
smuggling
500
compartments,
credits
right?
at most. Yeah, because you guys, like, the Imperials would have taken any possessions that were basically worth stealing, and most of it was credits, you know? So you guys have 500 credits amongst yourselves.
That the
Probably the
captain
captain has it, yeah. Alright, so Bruto and RC head back to the estate. At this point, Remy finds a dive bar. Let's switch over the old music.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be an alien cantina.
Yeah, so Remy enters this dive bar. What's he see inside?
Yeah, so there's a lot of droids, and they're just kind of like sitting at the bar, just putting a cup to their mouth. You're not entirely sure.
It wasn't a dive bar; it was a drive bar.
Yeah, so there's a couple aliens, some droids, some disfigured humans, like people with, severed limbs without cybernetics. This is definitely like...
What kind of place?
Yeah. So it's what's the name of this place? It's called something that's very disrespectful sounding. We'll just call it the other half. Yeah. So you step into the other half, and like the door opens and sunlight pours in, and they all kind of turn and look at you, and one of them yells, "Shut the door!"
I shut the door.
Yeah, you come in. No outside food or drink.
I finish the bottle and like set it on top of like
Yeah.
a garbage can droid.
Just chugs
Hey,
them
I'm
all
off
out.
duty. Right, so you find somewhere to sit, and you just kind of sit
I think
down.
I'd probably take a booth more than go into the bar.
Okay, deal. So you sit down. This like fembot comes over. What would you like to have? Are you drinking, eating, sulking?
Third option.
Sulking. Enjoy. So she turns and like robos away on a wheel, and just kind of leaves you to it. So what does the camera see, or like what do you do, or is this mostly just the thematic scene?
I feel like a lot of it is probably just thematic. Like Remy's getting pretty hammered.
Okay.
Just looking to unwind a little bit
Okay.
and forget the
Deal.
events of the past week.
Yeah, so there's like a swoop bike race on the holovid display monitor in the corner, and you're kind of watching it, and just like it's kind of taking you back a little bit to a time before a lot of this shit happened. So we'll come back to that unless there's anything you want to do. Because as a solo person, it's kind of hard. I just could throw
Yeah.
NPCs at you and stuff like that. So we'll come back and I'll think on that for a second.
Okay.
So we come back to you guys and your shopping. What kind of store do you guys find? Are you looking for very similar clothes to what the locals are wearing? Are you looking for fashionable clothes? Are you looking for like clothes that you would wear after you leave Hapes? What are you looking for?
Captain's looking for something tactical. Something that she can wear here, but still be able to...
There's nothing tactical about Hapes.
Well,
Yeah, you're...
Tactical
So-
on Hapes is the extra napkin on the hot dog.
Yeah, so you're still going for like a little bit more of a sportsman shop?
yeah.
Okay.
Var just wants new clothes. She would like to be in the crowd, but she also knows she can't get away with stealing
Okay.
a dress that expensive.
Deal. So you guys just step into like a sportsman kind of store, and you guys are getting like hunting gear, which is still fashionable, but yeah.
Captain wants to find some boots.
Okay, deal. So you guys are able to find some clothing and kind of get all set up, and you guys pay for clothing, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to
Oh,
be
it sounds so disappointed.
yeah. So that's probably going to be we'll just say like 100 creds each. This is normally it would be like 50 creds, I think, is the cost of like regular heavy
clothing.
heavy clothing. But because Hapes is such a gated community kind of society, everything's a little bit more expensive.
I see them just like stepping out of this store looking like they're going on a fox hunt.
Oh, 100%. They in like Earth terms, these guys look like they're like cartoon character hunters. You guys kind of feel good about your outfits, but like this is stuff she would wear on Iridonia, no problem.
Yeah.
But now you guys are like comical hat, like
Very, very quiet.
Yeah.
Hunting foxes.
well, hunting boxes. Yeah. All right. So you guys are kind of hanging out, and as you're walking by this really, really amazing shop, it's got these gorgeous dresses, and they can only be described as like looking very Victorian dresses. And there's a sign, there's like a holo display outside that says, get your masquerade dress for the upcoming masquerade ball. And there's several women standing out nearby talking about how good of an event this will be, and that the title of the event, it's in Martin's notes, that's a spoiler. Yeah. The Eternal Stars is a masquerade ball that's happening soon. And I'm going to have both of you roll perceptions to see if you can to see how much you pick up while you're walking by. Unless you would like to talk to them directly.
No.
Okay.
What's against?
We're going to say 2 purples and a setback. Because they're not talking directly to you, you're just eavesdropping as you walk by.
One fail, one advantage.
Okay. So what would you like your advantage to be? Oh, I've got yours. What did
One
you get?
success, one advantage.
One success, one advantage. So you're walking by, and you guys your stomachs are rumbling. They stop and they look at you and they go, oh. Hello, ladies. You going on a hunt? You look very fashionable for the wilderness.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Well,
What are you doing?
enjoy. Oh, we're just purchasing dresses for the upcoming ball, the Eternal Stars, a celebration of the Old Republic.
When's that?
It's coming up in a few days, actually. There's rumors that the collector will be showing off his exhibits. In fact, he was able to acquire some new artifacts recently.
What kind of artifacts?
I honestly don't know. You'd have to... I just heard this the other day on the tram.
Who's the exhibitor?
The collector.
Who's the collector?
You don't know of the collector.
I don't.
Are you from Offworld?
Yes.
Ladies, we should go. We're late for our brunch meeting. So then they kind of turn and walk away.
I don't like these people.
And you see these neon signs talking about the masquerade ball, the Eternal Stars. You see more context that talks about the Old Republic exhibit in the VIP area. Purchase your tickets today, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can inquire for more information within.
No, yeah. I grabbed Captain's hand to walk in there. I want to look at the pretty dresses.
This is like the opposite of where you'd like to be right now. I don't ever.
Oh, come on. You like dresses.
I do not.
You sometimes like dresses.
Only when it pisses you off.
Well, then we'll get the same one.
So you guys step in, and a droid comes up and goes, "Hello,
Hi.
how can I assist you?
We're just looking.
Are you lost?
No.
Judging from your attire, you seem to be lost.
Are you lost?
I'm employed by this facility.
Are you
To help-
lost?
I am not.
Sarcasm does not compute.
How may I assist you?
Do you know who the collector is?
Restricted. Here to help for outfits. Not rumor bot.
Do
Please speak to Rumorbot 5000.
So this woman steps forward. She's already dressed in this like masquerade garb. Hello, my dearest friends. How are you this fine day?
I'm good. How are you?
Captain just kind of snarls.
She's fine. We're both here for dresses.
Of course. For the... Are you here for the ball?
Yes, we are here for the ball.
Well, lucky for you. If you show your tickets, you get a discount on your attire.
Dang, I think I left my ticket back at the manor. Did you leave yours there? Yeah, we both left our tickets there.
Well, we are open all day. If you wanted to return, you'd get a discount on your attire.
I think you should just take our word for it. I mean, we're staying
Oh,
with...
that is not policy.
We're staying with Bria and Bren.
I know nothing of those names.
Bren?
Baron Thane.
Yes.
He told us to call him Bren. He likes it better.
Oh, that he's neither here nor there for me. Congratulations.
So I'm just saying that you should be able to trust us that we have tickets. I don't want to go all the way
Thane
back
estate
and
is
all
not
the way
that
back
far.
here.
I'm sorry, I cannot give you a discount on your attire unless you scan your tickets. And as you kind of look over, you're like, well, whatever. You look over and you see that each dress is about 5,000 credits.
Sounds about right. Can I try one on anyway?
No.
But that...
No, you may not.
Look, we'll just find which ones we like now, and then we'll give them back to you, and then we'll go get our tickets, and then we'll come back.
She leans into the droid and she whispers something, but you can see her mouth's moving and you can hear her ever so slightly, and she says, don't let them touch anything. And you, Roger. Right, so then we skip past the scene where you get threatened by the droid to not touch anything. You guys are looking around, but there's no information to be gained. You guys would either need tickets or to buy the dresses outright. You could ask more information about if you wanted to, but...
Does it say where to buy tickets? Do I buy tickets from this lady I just talked to and told that I had 2 tickets?
You could, you could absolutely buy tickets here or at the venue itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remember those tickets we had? We'd like to buy 2, please.
2 more of them, please.
Wait, our dates didn't get tickets.
Yeah,
boys, am I right?
boys.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get anything.
And in this moment, a man steps into the place as you guys are getting ready to leave and walk
Just
out.
what was missing.
And he has a top hat, and he has a monocle, and he has a cane, and he looks badass, right? Straight from the Victorian area. And he has maybe no less than 10 women dressed up in the very similar garb, walking behind him. They all have masquerade masks on that they're holding. And as he steps in, the woman behind the desk that's been giving you grief just audibly swoons. Goes, oh! And then names.
It's the Beauregard.
Right. She says, Archduke, good day to you, sir. And good day to you, madam. She says, what can I do for the Archduke Bry Teravenza? I'm here to collect the package that I had requested last week. She goes, oh yes, of course, anything for the collector. And so she races into the back.
I'm gonna walk up to... Well, no, I'm gonna go to the girl at the back of the line.
Okay.
Because you said they walked in a line, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's a cadre. There's an entourage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the
Of-
one that's like the furthest away from
Okay.
all of them.
Deal.
From him, I should
Yeah.
say.
So she is an alien. We'll say that she is human. She's humanoid. She's orange skinned. She has.
Are they all aliens or is it just her?
They're different.
all-
Yeah.
okay.
The majority of them are human, but some are aliens. She has a glow about her. She has she has kind of spikes, not horns, but her hair is very spiky, and she looks kind of goth, but in this Victorian garb. And so you approach her.
Yeah, I walk up to her and, your dress is beautiful. Where'd you get it?
Thank you, my dear. I got it here.
Yeah?
Yes.
I was trying to buy a dress from her and she just doesn't really want to talk to me that much.
No, that is very unfortunate. She, the mademoiselle is very polite.
Yeah?
Yes.
She's not to me.
What can I do for you?
I just wanted to tell you how beautiful your dress is. What are you here for?
No, we follow the collector everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
Why?
Because he is our patron. He is a man of very high status, and the status comes with a certain
Entourage?
je ne sais quoi. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
What are you guys here for? If you already have your beautiful dresses, why are you here now?
We are here to promote the masquerade ball and to celebrate everything that is the collector. This is his yearly gala event.
I've heard so much about this masquerade ball. What all is going to be there?
Yes, well, there is the ball itself, there is a banquet, and there is the demonstration of the Archduke's collection,
What kind of collection?
It is this year he is featuring his Old Republic collection. It is a magnificent display of over 100 articles or artifacts from the original Old Republic era.
Yeah?
Yeah, he
Like
recently... Well,
He recently what?
He recently acquired a brand new, extremely rare droid.
What kind of
that
droid?
dates- I do not know. He has not shown. He has not shown anyone of this droid, but it is a small. I want to say very much astromech droid. It is. He said it is in a great state of disrepair.
What kind of disrepair?
The state of disrepair of a
Did-
poorly kept droid.
Did he say anything specifically that was wrong with it? I mean,
These are not things that the collector would talk to me about.
It can't be too bad if he's still showing it off, right?
Well, he has several curators taking a look at it now. At it now.
Yeah? So is his collection here? Where does he keep his collection when it's not on display at the ball?
I do not know of these things. The collector does not talk to us. He just merely requests that we accompany him.
Well, do you guys live on this beautiful moon?
And
Is it always
so
this bright?
at this point, so this is the constant state of day.
Oh.
It is a result of the shining nebula. There is no night on this moon, dear girl.
It's kind of depressing. Okay.
At this point in time, the matron delivers the package to the collector, and he turns and leaves. I would like to chat longer, but I must go.
I'll see you at the ball.
I'll see you at the ball, dear. Okay, so then they leave.
I want to follow them as sneakily as I can.
Yeah, which
It's
is
not very.
yeah.
I mean, she is wearing a hunting outfit.
Don't you have like a
I do have a star. I don't think it really helps me very much.
No.
Or at the very least, I want to find out more about.
So they exit
ball.
and they get into the most ridiculous, like limousine-looking speeder that you've seen, and it lifts up and then just jets out of there.
Okay. Then I grab Captain and I glare at the lady that didn't want me to touch any dresses, and we walk out the door back to the estate because I want to talk to. His name is Bren, right?
Yes.
Yes, Bren and
Brenn
Bria.
Town?
Yeah.
And see if
You have
they
to
know.
understand that nobody gives two shits about first names generally.
Yeah.
Deal.
Captain's touching everything on the way out.
Just
Please
hand
leave,
out
please
like a
leave,
kid.
please leave. Yeah, so as you guys exit the facility and call for a ride, we're gonna and have a rumor of a very suspicious droid
Well, I already wrote
on the
Fox in my
horizon.
notes.
We will call that
Assumptive.
we
Yep.
will call that a session. We will see you again next time for more Legacy of Ash. Your captain, what? Tell me about him.
What do you mean?
Where was he from? How did you come to meet? What was his name?
I mean, like, I have it in my notes somewhere.